Mambo-Lambo, I give some Binance copy trader tips. We have now March 17. We are behind some corrections since Tuesday. Now it's Sunday. Before Tuesday, March 15 or 14, we could not really find with search criteria the good traders among the many thousands of traders, because everybody could make money. If there is no market correction, everybody just buy something and you will make money. But wait until the market correction, and then you will see which of the traders are correction and crash resistant with their system. Most of those traders, they only have strategy buy low, sell higher. I found almost nobody who also shorts, who sells first and buys back. There are many good occasions to make money on shorting, even during a crash and a correction. So now, after this correction, finally we can find some of the good traders, which are crash resistant. For this, we go to portfolios, and we are here in the copy trading menu of Binance. And we go to portfolio, and here we click on Sharpe ratio. That's new, this criterium on mobile. It was on computer, and it's the most important criterium, Sharpe ratio. And then here we have how long, I must stop, how the performance of the last 7 days. This is nothing. We must go to 90 days filtering. And I go out of the image now. Bye-bye. So now we are filtering 90 days performance of Sharpe ratio. And here we see not everybody is trading since 90 days. This horizontal line means he began maybe 30 days before. So I cannot look at this. Maybe it's good, but it's too short to decide. I want those who are at least 50 days or more, at least from here up. So now we go back down. Some of the very good ones are full. You cannot no longer trade. And the second most important thing, let's look at this one. The second most important criteria is MDD. Very, very important. If MDD is above 8 or 10, don't consider it. That means maximal drawdown within a time period of 7 days, or in this case of 90 days. So you just can lose within 1 day during a crash more than 10%. That's not interesting. But here, this one, this one is maybe good. So let's add to the favorites. What makes it difficult is minimum $4,000. If you have not $100,000, don't consider it. It's too risky. Just to put everything in one you have, or a big part of your money you have, in one trader. So, but he's good. He looks good, but it's too much required. But he also, we can see in the last days, he had difficulties during the crash. It was not a crash, it's just a normal correction, but a heavy correction, as expected. Going back, looking for the good ones. Copy ape. Looks good, is full. MDD. Sharpe ratio is a good relation. You can add to favorites, and if he gets 3 places, maybe you can consider. But he had difficulties too in the last days. I found better ones. I'm just going to see if I can. For instance, this shows not interesting. Sorry, I'm very critical, but we need to be critical. It's our money. Now here we have iDog, very interesting. Sharp ratio 7, match drawdown 14. This was in the beginning of his trading, so he may have had to learn the application. Many makes in the beginning some mistakes, then later on you see regularity. Now in this correction phase, if I've filtered the last 7 days, you don't see any drawback at all. He made gains. He is very good. He's a very good trader. iDog means he claims to use artificial intelligence, maybe ultra low risk, sustainable for those with. This is really a very interesting one. He faced greater than $500 investment. This is not a small amount for most people, but can be recommended. Very good parameters, very good strategy. Next, and has many free plays. This is just one of those with who went under this thousands of traders because his performance in 7 days is not 100%. Most people want fast money but not stable. But this in 90 days or in 53 days he's trading 150% is extremely good. This is better than you should even search for. Also, I will copy him. He has still plenty of place. Next, MDD. This one very good. Sharp ratio 7, MDD 0.8. Very good. Trading since 50 days, 52 days, 100%, 117. No, that's dollar, 11%. This is not much. As a very conservative trader, but why not add some conservative traders? Minimum 100, so solid profit. What he did in the last 7 days during this correction? Nothing. And that's a good sign. He made 1% profit during mature correction. This is a good sign. Yes. So, solid profit is to recommend, even if it's only 10% in 50 days. This is very good. General I King, I had him, but he just made a loss in this correction. Not interesting. Only buy. Short those who go in short. Now I stop here. Saigon may be good, very good. But match drawdown 8%, a little much. Now I show my favorites, but some of them failed. No, or even I show my copy trading here. This one, this is excellent example. Is even not added to the James I Trading. He explains his strategy is just going in short and coming out short and making short time profits, aiming 30 to 50% per month. And he did it. He really did it. If we go 90 days, he's trading since 50 days and he has already 90% profit. And this is the graph. His match drawdown of 8 was in the beginning and here, but not now. This was the really test. The last 3-4 days was the test. 7 days back, what did he made profit? 10% 10% profit in the last 7 days during a major correction. That means, what did he do? It's important to look here. If you cannot see the positions, you don't see if he's only long or short, but you can go to trade history. And here, if he has buy for profit, that means he also shorts. This one maybe he only buys and sells for profit, but he is very short-term trading. That means it's maybe better only to concentrate to buy and sell and not to short. And important for such strategies is you must find those kind of, I show you, you must find realized profit. You must find that he loses in closing trades. That means he can, if the trade does not go in the direction he wants, he immediately goes out. It's a good sign if they lose in trading in some of the, and do not hold the losses. Here we see he loses. This is the kind you survive a major correction. You just close the positions, and it's controlled by as he writes here, by software program bots. So this one I began today to copy. It's the best I have seen now from the parameters. That's enough for now. Maybe later on I say more. I can show what I am copying. This one he shorted during the crash. He made $7 for. I had $200 or $400 in it. He made $7 profits during the crash. It's very good. I don't know. He does not make trades. This one I tolerate, but cannot really recommend at the moment. This one I tolerate, but I'm not sure of. But he made it well during the crash. He went into red. It's normal, but he recovered very good. He's very careful. This one, but the best one, the best one is really this one, and sorry, and this one. And here I have those I closed. I cannot not recommend. Algo trade. I waited until he was back. This is a good example. And until before Tuesday, before the crash began, the major correction, this one had an MDD of maybe 1 or 2. Nothing happened, no correction. He handled it very well. He could recover in the same day. But now we have 1 day crash, second day recovery. But then the Friday, Saturday crash was really good. 2 days in a row. He went down 14, for me even about 30% down. And it's an algorithm, so if the market stops crashing, he will recover. Yes, he recovered to almost break even. I had $1,000 too much in it. Its minimum is $1,000. If you have only less than $5,000, a sum of $1,000 is too much. Just forget it. And Dodge, he is a copy of the Yasmin, who was in the first place before the crash. I liquidated before he crashed too much. Just I saw in Tuesday, Friday that he cannot handle corrections, so I stopped finally copying him. Just okay. That's all.